welcome back, and we are here with Season 3 of American Ninja Warrior, and we have a full server, 12 people. Look at all these people here. DFB with the note block on his head. How you doing, DFB? Talk, DFB? It's Jeff, okay. What do you think about that? Secret Spy? Sam? Alright. First up, coincidentally, is DFB Mod Maker. It's in tab order. Everyone cannot accept that. Alright, DFB with that. Oh, it's a jukebox. 3, 2, 1, go. Here goes DFB Mod Maker. How do you think you're gonna do, DFB? You said you were think that you could make it. No! What? What?
No, Jeff says I can go again.
What? Down he goes.
No, he doesn't.
But he's forcefully going again. Dan the man is next. Three, 2, 1, go. You don't want to do it? Alright, you can leave if you absolutely want to, but remember the deal. You remember the deal. But, you know, you can go ahead and go if you really want to. I don't really mind. But can you come back for your specific run? So when it's your turn to go again, will you come back? Dang it. Alright, well, if it works out, come back. Actually, this may take a little bit because we have a lot of competitors, so if you really want to play something else, I recommend you go. And here's Dan getting through the jumping spider. Dan has gone farther than any other competitor in the advanced stage 3. Secret Spy, stop shooting at him.
I'm not.
I see that fire right there. And Dan is through the half-pipe attack onto the warped wall. And he's through the warped wall. Dan is going through at 53-second pace. And Dan looks like he's finally going to be able to complete a stage in the seasons. He struggled so much here in competition, but it looks like he's going to do it. And our first runner is going to stage 2.
You're giving me a prize. You're first.
No, don't actually give him a prize. Don't give him a prize. He has, okay. So TP, Dan the man, 2 Gamer Wolf. Next up.
Can I not play, but I want to build that thing.
Build what?
Remember the castle?
Not at the moment. TP here. Gamer Wolf 99. Alright, Dan's time did not make the leaderboard. Dan's time was 1 minute and 16.54. 3, 2, 1, go. Here goes Gamer Wolf. He's never been able to get past the quintuple steps. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, there he is. And there he goes. And he is going to make it, but he's still got to make this jump, and he's through. This is the farthest he's ever gone in a competition. He's on to the ladder jumps. The first time he's seen this. He's at a big disadvantage due to his poor finishes in the past. Oh, and down he goes. Next up. GreenAppleJam is the next runner. GreenAppleJam, believe it or not, actually beat stage 1 when here. Oh, and Iggy quit because Iggy went to stage 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Very proud. I was glad about his improvements. And GreenAppleJam, who beat the course earlier in practice, after not doing so well in the last competition, is through the ladder jumps, and here he goes onto the ice jumps and onto the jumping spider. We've had 2 competitors reach the jumping spider. We could easily break our record of 7 to make it to the jumping spider. So we've had 2 attempt it and 2 beat it. GreenAppleJam is on to the half-pipe attack. We've never had more than 1 finisher in a single heat beat stage 1, except once in heat 4. But in our qualification heats, we've never had two people beat stage 1, and it looks like GreenAppleJam is going to make that a thing now. On to the box jumps. It's not over yet. Let's see. He may actually get on the leaderboard of this run, and he's going to get through. And that's time. GreenAppleJam has taken the lead, but GreenAppleJam is moving on. Dan, time doesn't matter because you moved on to stage 2. Stage 2 determines it. Gamer Wolf, you do in the next round. TB GreenAppleJam to Green Razor. Next up is Green Razor. So Green Razor now has to beat the time doesn't actually matter. So TB here. Green Razor also beat the course in practice earlier. Actually, I should probably check. Oh, he missed the leaderboard. 3, 2, 1 by 1 second. Go. And there is Green Razor on the course. He beat it in practice. We have never had more than 2 competitors pass stage 1 in the same round. And this may happen right here, right now, because Green Razor did it in practice. Almost everyone beat the course in practice. So we will have a lot. And Green Razor on the jumping spider. We had 3 athletes attempt the jumping spider. And it looks like we're going to have 3 complete it. Yes, we will. 3 versus 3. 3 people to reach it. 3 people to beat it. And Green Razor is on the warped wall, which he has never gotten past in competition. Let's see if he can get past it this time. He's through! And looks like we have a chance to have a 3rd finisher already. Can Green Razor do it and make history here as a group? No! Down he goes! Next up is Red Razor, and Red Razor has to be a favorite here. Winning last season, the runner-up in the first season, though on his last 2 runs of stage 1, he fell on the jumping spider. He's been very consistent, beating it a record 6 times. So far, only 2 people have beaten stage 1. Still tying the record for 1 heat. Oh yeah, TB Green Razor, GreenAppleJam. I don't know. Stop it. And here goes Red Razor onto the jumping spider. And this is where he fell. He's done it. And we're going to have 4 of 4 on the jumping spider attempts. I think that is a record for jumping spider completions in a single run. And Red Razor, no! Down he goes! And the man who has done so well in the past continues to struggle. Next up, Secret Spy Sam. Are you ready, Secret Spy? Yeah, get out of advantage, please. TP here. 3, 2, no I cannot. 1, go. Yeah. And Secret Spy is through. And he's on to the ladder jumps. Can he get through? No! Down he goes. Next up, the Gamer YT, who just got past the quintuple steps. Alright, you guys can go ahead and go. 3, 2, a ones, and a goes. And here goes the Gamer YT, who has never been able to do that well in this course. Let's see what he can do this time. He's through. No! Down he goes. To GreenAppleJam. So next up is It's Iggy. And It's Iggy made a name for himself with his strategy on the warped wall. And I could not fix it. Because that was practice for season 3, I can't change it going into season 3. It will be changed for next season, but for now, It's Iggy can use his strategy to his advantage. He went all the way to stage 3 last season in his Heat 3 run, but was not able to beat Red Razor for the title in round 4. And you know that he wants to get back there and go farther in stage 3 because he simply got confused. He did not plan a route through the ladder jungle. And he is the 5th person to advance to the jumping spider. Can he be the 5th to complete it? Looks like he will. Moving a lot quicker than in his previous runs. He's through. So we are 5 for 5 on the jumping spider. And here we are. Not as technical of an approach when he came up here, but still good. And now he gets to try his strategy again on the warped wall. Yep, he is able to use that just for this season, and it will be changed. But what a strategy on the warped wall that he came up with. And Iggy looks like he is going to beat stage 1 and become our 3rd finisher of the day. And that's saying that mycraftygame hasn't even run yet. He is going to do it. And he's done it. So we have 3 finishers, a record. Next up is Luke Will 8. It is Luke's turn. TP here. Luke Will 8. Ready, Luke? 3, 2, 1, go! Luke. Hello. There we go. Pay attention, Luke. Go! Luke, you go like this. Go, Luke. Okay, he started. Nope! Down he goes. And it's time for our Season 2 winner. And it's time for our Season 2 winner to run. mycraftygame. He could easily make it 4 finishers moving on to stage 2. Yep, Crafty has gone farther than any other competitor in competition. Has the top 3 times on stage 1. Has beaten stage 2 twice and almost got stage 3, falling on the hang jump. It's time to see what he can do. Can he be our 4th finisher today? Let's see what Crafty can do. He's halting. Very cautious approach out of Crafty. He knows when you have expectations on your back, the pressure really gets to you. He's going very slow here through the quintuple steps, but it's truly not the worst idea. It's truly not the worst idea here, taking it slow. He's beaten stage 1 all but 2 times that he's ran on it. And Crafty is going to be our 6th finisher on the jumping spider. While we did not reach our record of 7, we did reach our record for finishers of the jumping spider. And Crafty is on to the half-pipe attack. Not a very quick pace, but most certainly something to be reckoned with here as he's beating the course. Can he be a finisher? That's all that he's focused on, is expectations. You want to finish the course when you have expectations on your back. And Crafty could be our 4th finisher of the day, and he is going to do it. Barely. And we have our 4th finisher. Time for stage 2. And it's Dan that will go first. Keep it here. Dan the man. Ready? Are you ready, Dan? 3, 2, 1, go! And there goes Dan on to stage 2. After Dan, it's green. No! Dan goes out on the salmon ladder. And Dan is out. GreenAppleJam. GreenAppleJam did not do that great last season, but doing well here. 3, 2, 1, go! And here goes GreenAppleJam on to stage 2. GreenAppleJam doesn't have to go too far. He simply has to jump, and there you go. GreenAppleJam has overtaken Dan, but he's not done. He wants to beat stage 2 and move on to stage 3. Only 4 competitors have ever made it to stage 3. Those are Right at Crafts, mycraftygame, Red Razor, and it's Iggy, who made it in our practice round. And here goes GreenAppleJam, continuing right onto the metal spin. He has really worked his parkour skills. He's wanted this, and he's about to do it. He's on to the door openers. Can he make it through? He may come up with a record pace. And he's through. He made it. Stage 3. He may have had a leaderboard time out of round 1. Let me see if that time made the leaderboard. Oh, that big time made the leaderboard. 3rd place belongs to GreenAppleJam with a time of 42.78. Next up, it's Iggy, whose time just got taken over from the 3rd place spot. 3, 2, 1, go! Starting, here goes Iggy. And Iggy, who beat stage 2 in his only attempt of it, has to do it again here to still have a shot at winning round 1. He has to go to stage 3, just as he did last time he ran stage 2, to have a chance. And let's see if Iggy can do it. This is the hardest obstacle on stage 2. Iggy made it last time in his first attempt of it, but it's easy to trip up. And Iggy is through. Most finishers we've ever had on stage 2 is 2, and Iggy looks like he's about to tie it onto the door jumps in nearly a record pace. He only uses 1 door though, big disadvantage, but he's still gonna do it. Another finisher. And now it's mycraftygame. Our Season 2 winner has beaten Stage 2 in 2 of 3 attempts. Ready, Crafty, who's beaten Stage 2. Let's see what he can do. 3, 2, 1, go. And here goes Crafty. Did not participate in our practice round, so maybe out of practice, but still, what a competitor. I am picking this guy to go all the way. I think that he can make it all the way to Stage 4 and potentially beat it here. Maybe even multiple times. Remember, we've got 4 rounds to run. This could potentially take a long time. And here's Crafty taking the sprinting approach on the barrel roll can. He's gonna make it through, and a very good pace out of Crafty. Not too fast, but not too slow. Not gonna be a record, but certainly a good. No! Oh my gosh, he fell! And our Season 2 winner goes down. Well, we have 2 runners on stage 3. Starting with GreenAppleJam. So GreenAppleJam gets to attempt stage 3. Only the 5th person to ever make it here. Ready? I'm going to wait for a yes here out of GreenAppleJam. 3, 2, 1, go. And here he goes. Iggy got lost. Iggy also attempts it. Iggy will have his 2nd attempt on stage 3. This is GreenAppleJam's first, though he has attempted the harder stage and made it to the ultimate cliffhanger, though he has not beaten it. So he has familiarity on the ladder jungle. And it looks like he's going to get through. He is going to get through the ladder jungle onto the gliding heads. Let's see if he can do it. This is where Red Razor fell. He's made it through. GreenAppleJam has now gone the 3rd farthest of any competitor. And he's on... No! He fell on the last gliding head. Oh my. And GreenAppleJam goes down on the gliding heads. But he gave himself a good run that It's Iggy will have to match to win the heat. If It's Iggy goes farther or bigger in... Yes, Crafty, you are still in. If It's Iggy goes farther, he wins the point. If not, GreenAppleJam will win round 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Iggy made a mistake last time that he was on this in the practice round. Let's see if he's learned. Yes, he has. He does not go the other way, using my strategy of going on top, and it seems to be working fine for him. He's moving through the ladder jungle. Not at a very quick pace, though, compared to GreenAppleJam, so it looks like he will have to reach the ultimate cliffhanger in order to win the heat. Let's see if he can do it. No! Down he goes on the ladder jungle. So GreenAppleJam has won round 1. Time for round 2. 3 rounds of qualifying and 1 of championship. Alright, so we did not have someone did not go farther. Dan the man is up first. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And Dan is on the course back on stage 1. It can be up to 3 people. No, did Dan go down? No. Dan went down, and Dan_man, who made it to stage 2, will not be moving on. Now GamerWolf. GamerWolf, I'm proud of what he did last time. Let's see if he can do it. 3, 2, 1, go. And here goes GamerWolf. Potentially. Go. Go. And he double momentums. No! Slides off. Slides off. Next up is GreenAppleJam, who just made one heat 1, gets another chance at making it to 2 runs. Go. And GreenAppleJam, who made it through stage 1 in practice and in round 1, can he do it again? Let me just tell him. And here goes GreenAppleJam through onto the jumping spider. Let's see what he can do here. And he's going to get through on the half pipe attack. Here he goes through the half-pipe attack. Let's see if he goes back to technique. Yes, he did. He goes to the higher one. Makes it a lot easier. Alright, and GreenAppleJam, where is he? He's through. He's on the final climb. He is flying right now. Barely makes the jump, though, onto the final climb. But he is going to get through. Once again, you came up 1 second shy of the leaderboard. But still going to stage 2. Next up, Green Razor, who almost beat stage 1 the first time, but did not. So let's see. You know he wants it pretty badly right now. Green Razor. 3, 2, 1, go. You know he wants it. He came so close last time. He wants this pretty badly. He had a great season 2, a pretty bad practice round, though he nearly beat stage 1 and probably should have been in it, to be honest. And here he goes on to the ice sliders. Let's see, he's going to get through the jumping spider and move on to the half-pipe attack. This is a view so you guys can see what these competitors see when they compete. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to show you guys what they feel when they compete. Green Razor is going up the warped wall. And he's getting through, potentially at a record pace here if he gets a good jump onto the final climb. And Green is going to get through, not a record pace, but Green Razor is going to stage 2. Stage 2 bound. So, and the thing is, Red Razor is next. Red Razor had a disappointing fall last time, but he has gone to stage 3 before. 3, 2, 1, go! Here goes Red Razor on to the quintuple steps. Let's see. He won the practice round, though had some disappointing falls near the end. And I wonder if that affected the outcome of what happened to him last time. I'm really going to watch this competitor. I feel like Red Razor has what it takes. He just can't make it. No! Down he goes. And another shocking mistake by Red Razor. I'm actually surprised at how poorly Red Razor is doing. You would have thought he would carry the momentum from the practice round into this, but he has not been able to. He's struggling. 3, 2, 1, go. And here's the gamer YT. The furthest he has never, I don't think he's ever, no, he's gone to the ladder jumps once, and looks like he may here. No! Down he goes. Next up is, it's Iggy, who is the runner-up in Heat 1. You know Iggy wants to have this again. 3, 2, 1, go. And Iggy, the runner-up in Heat 1, looking to become our 3rd finisher in this heat. And then we have a chance to break the record if Luke is able to finish as well as Crafty. And the gamer YT is bowing out. So we're down a competitor. And Iggy is going to get through the jumping spider. Other than this, Iggy's been very consistent, including his strategy on the warped wall, which he should put to good use here. So he will be in good shape when it comes to finishing, in my opinion. So Iggy's strategy on the warped wall, once again using it. Pretty OP if you ask me how you could think of that. And looks like Iggy is going to be our third finisher of the night. And let's see what ends up happening here. Iggy is going to do it. He's doing it and is through. 1 second shy of the leaderboard.
6 minutes though, I am gonna have to fire early. Yeah. That's just fine. Okay, and my general, fire you all. In general, in combat, it's like, yeah, you can end that. Go ahead and charge right now. We're ready. Encouraged by the general. Go ahead. Bring the general close to battle. No, I don't want to.
Yep, I'm fixing it after this season. Since he did it in the practice round like that, I can't change it for this specific season since that round was practice for this course. Yeah. It is allowed. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Wait. So Crafty, who's gone farther than any other competitor, is going. Oh. 3, 2, 1, go! And there goes Crafty, who shockingly fell on stage 2 in his last run on stage 2, and he doesn't usually like the night light. But we are in the dark here as he runs. He's on stage 1. He's still going on the ice sliders and onto the jumping spider. Crafty trying to match our record for finishers here as we move on. He wants day. Alright. Time set day. I have to. And yes, you are allowed to use the warped wall strategy for this specific season, which makes it very easy to pass. And let's see if he can make it here through the box jumps. We'll go into spectator mode for this. Come on, Crafty, you got it. Let's go. He barely made it, but it's good. Stage 2. Here's Luke. 3, 2, 1, go. Go, Luke. Let go. And Luke here is attempting the course right here. Let's see what he can do. He's already gone a career high for himself. Make it. No! Down he goes. Stage 2. GreenAppleJam, our winner of round 1, is up first. 3, 2, 1, go. GreenAppleJam, who is 1 of 1 on stage 2 attempts, looks to move on to stage 3 for a shot at another point and 2 move-ons to stage the round 4 where it all matters. Can GreenAppleJam do it? This guy has come out of nowhere, got invited to the practice round, did very poorly, comes into season 3, he's all of a sudden a different parkour. He's just made it through. No! Down he goes. A different parkour. And he goes down. After him, Green Razor's turn. GreenAppleJam. You are still in. You won 1 round, and you have round 3 as well. Well, out of this round, if that's what you're saying. So he's forfeiting his point. So that means it's Iggy gets the first round points. So it's Iggy all of a sudden turns out with 1 point. So Iggy now has 1 point. 3, 2, 1, go. If you leave, you give up the point you won in round 1.
Now it's on. Uh-oh. Now we're turning back to Napoleon. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. They're flanking around. Yeah, I know. I know, it's fine. It's like the end of the old guard. Oh, this is so... I just saw one old guard.
And Green Razor is getting through the box jumps here onto the hardest obstacle. Green has made No! Down goes Green Razor. It's Iggy's turn. Since GreenAppleJam, Iggy is running for a 2nd point. Here comes Iggy. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm gonna bring the last of my units and my general into play. Okay? How many did I lose? Oh, this one has 122 out of 160, 124, and this one has 142. Oh, you're gonna die now. No, 5 Ottoman Janissary units and my general. I'm gonna send my general in around. No.
And here goes Iggy. No! Down goes Iggy. 1 regular and 1 championship. Luke will 8. So this could actually be shocking. mycraftygame is the last chance to move to stage 3. We had a lot of people quit this round. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, GreenAppleJam technically would have ended up with 2 points. I wonder if he will regret quitting. He would have ended up with 2 points if Crafty falls before the metal spin. Oh, Crafty had a little slip on the salmon ladder. This is shocking. Iggy goes out after making it to stage 3. Alright, and here's Crafty. Crafty looks like he's going to get through. Yes, he has to make this first jump onto the metal spin to win. And he's through, so Crafty has won the heat. And Crafty is going to move on to the doors. It's the man who's gone farther than any other competitor is going to stage 3. Going to stage 3. And the man who's gone farther than any other competitor in Mount Midoriyama is going to stage 3.
They don't even care about their
mycraftygame. You can see that first spot right there on the hang jump.
Before you get, okay, when you reach this house right here, you're coming up by a supporting army. The one that's coming up to me,
Will you beat it?
this will prove
Will you get past the hang jump? Let's find out. / toggle downfall. 3, 2, 1, go. And here goes Crafty. Can he become the man who's gone farther than any other competitor and break his record? Let's see what he can do. Is he just going to wait?
When they get lined up, it should be easier.
Crafty making his way through a really slow approach. He's usually one of the quickest through the ladder jungle in practice, but a very slow approach through the ladder jungle. Let's see what he can do. And looks like he's going to get through the ladder jungle. Onto the gliding heads. Onto the gliding heads. Oh, almost missing right to the edge. And he's going to move on to the ultimate cliffhanger. Maybe a record pacer. He really struggled on this last time he was on it. Let's see if he's learned how to get through. He's made it through the first transition, and he's going up it, and he is going to get through the cliffhanger. Crafty is going to get through the cliffhanger. He's one obstacle away. This is where Raid at Crafts fell in Season 1. Can Crafty do it? He's past Ray. And he's going to move on to the hang jump. This is where he's got right here. This is the jump he fell on. He's done it. He's now gone farther than any other competitor in Mount Midoriyama. On to the second level of the hang jump. He's done it. We are witnessing history. He's gone farther than anyone ever has. And he's getting through more jumps. Everything here is bonus. Can he class? He's going to get through the hang jump. He's made it through the hang jump. Unbanned Dan _man. Apparently he got banned. And here he is. This is the trap door jumps. The last obstacle standing between him and stage 4. He's making progress. He's doing it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's done it. Going to stage 4. And we have a competitor going to stage 4. You have 40 seconds to reach the top. Can he be the first finisher? And the thing is, we have more rounds. Ready, Crafty? Start here. Start here. Just start here. Start here. 3, 2, 1, go! No?
Oh, that was perfect. Oh, my general's down. My general's dead. Yep, you can leave. General's dead. Yes, the old guard. This is a lot of guys. Oh, no, my guys are running. That was awesome. What part is pursuing? It's fine. I don't know. Oh, decisive victory. Oh, yeah.
Okay, ready, Crafty? I want to see this run.
Alright, we'll rematch.
3, 2, 1, go! And he's on stage 4. The timer is clicking. He's making his way up. Oh, he can't hesitate like that. He has to jump from rung to rung. No shifting. You just have to go, Crafty, if you want to beat stage 4.
But you attack me all at once. But I get to fire on the right one.
He wants to beat stage 4. Is Iggy coming back? If he does, then we've lost our top 2 in round 1. And Crafty is making his way up. Yes! He's done it! You did it! 37.03 seconds. Just in time. And Crafty has beaten the course. But he may have beaten the course, but season 3 is not done. Congrats, Crafty. You get a big prize. It will take me a bit to prepare, so you will get it after the season. Let me go ahead and copy my times. Not officially.
If anything, like, if it goes terrible, I'll pull into the house. Right? Except then, like, if you start ruining it, running.
37 points. .03. Dan the Man is up next on stage 1. We're back here at night. TP here, Dan the Man. Ready? Red Razor. Is Iggy coming back? Then Crafty has won 2 rounds. 3, 2, 1, go. And Dan is on the course for stage 1. And here goes Dan. Seriously. You could actually come away with 2 rounds if Iggy does not return. And here's Dan. Quad jumps right there. And another quad jump. Dan wants this. You know he wants to jump in there of crafting. Dan has gone farther than any other competitor on the advanced course. But not... Oh, I have to actually write this down, actually. Let me see if there's anything about Iggy. Dan is through. Alright, come on. Did Dan do it? He did it. So TB Dan the Man. Dan is going to stage 2 for the 2nd time. Gamer Wolf is next. Ready? Again, I am almost certain that he set a home. Oh. 3, 2, 1, go. Go, Gamer Wolf. Go. Go. Here he goes. Furthest he's ever gone is to the ladder jumps. Can he make it past this time? That would be a big accomplishment for him. Nope. Down he goes. But Gamer Wolf, despite some struggling finishes that are disappointing, he continues to come out here. You know he wants to compete. Red.
know. Oh, this is so cool. Why in the world are like lined up in the house and no. Oh, inside the house they're fighting. No. Oh, this is so cool. No, they're not. And see through. No, you can see.
So Iggy is not going.
Oh, this is so cool. Brain is not getting inside. Oh, general. Oh, your general staff.
Okay, so Red is gone.
Oh, look at my balcony. Look at my
So Luke is next.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. We're holding out. We're holding out.
So that means Crafty has won 2 rounds due to Iggy and Green Apple dropping. 3, 2, 1, go. It could easily be a Dan versus Crafty finale here, or maybe an all Crafty for all we know. Crafty could have a chance to beat the course 3 times. That would be very OP. And Luke is through on the ladder jumps. Let's see what he does. Come on, Luke. Let's do it. A quad jump made by Luke. No! Down he goes. Now it's Crafty's turn. So Luke is eliminated out of chances. Then you get 3 chances to beat stage 4 again. Ready? It could be.
Oh, they're firing on my men. Two. You guys. More guys. Oh, I see. The farmhouse. Defense. Oh, this is cool looking, actually. Oh, you're routing. Already? Get in the farmhouse. It's unstoppable. I'm going to hold their full fire. I want to see my guys. How are they going to enter the farmhouse? Damn, they ran. I put on, oh, can I charge my general? General, pull back. Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1, go. And here goes Crafty. Crafty definitely wants to beat stage 1. If he can do a clean sweep, I think I could potentially move him to the advanced course and see how he does. Notice how quick he's going. After the quintuple steps, he is moving. You know that's because he knows that he's already gotten into the last time. He wants to have a 1v1 with Dan in that final event. And here goes Crafty. I will go on my traditional side. I will mirror him in the jumping spider. And here goes Crafty. Can he do it? He's made it through the half-pipe attack. Oh, we went from a max server to all of a sudden only 4 people online. I don't know what happened. Everyone decided to quit this round like they knew they were done or something. And here goes Crafty. He's through. Keep on going. So, I know he did not make the leaderboard. Well, he probably did. I just didn't stop the timer. Okay, Dan. Stage 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Dan has never beaten stage 2 on this course. He's beaten it on the advanced course once before, and he's never attempted stage 3 of this course. You know he wants it. He wants to challenge Crafty to the title. Let's see what he can do. He's almost to the top of the salmon ladder. He's done it on the box jump. He's taking him slow here. There we go. And now he's going to make this jump. This is where he fell last time he was on this stage 2. Has he learned from his mistakes? Come on, Dan. And Dan is through. Onto the metal spin. Can he make it? On to the first one. Notice the cautious approach. He's through again. And he's through again. He's on to the door jumps. Can he do it? He's on to the door jumps. And he's going to attempt them. He's through one. He's through two. One door to go. And he's through. Stage 3. Okay, Crafty. Crafty's turn to go on stage 2. If Crafty falls, Dan takes the heat. These are our last 2 competitors left in the competition. I'll say sure. 3, 2, 1, go. And here goes Crafty on to stage. No! Crafty's down! Crafty's down! So Dan takes the round. This is not over. Dan the man moves on. I do have to change this around. Third.
No, wait until pull back all your units. Wait for them to rally, and then move them in as the max. I don't think they're going to rally.
Then over here, you have to go to second.
On the balcony, there's actually pretty cool view, though.
We're going to fail here on the 223.71 hang jump. He actually did very well in this finish. He did a 230.24 as I timed it. Let's keep it here. Dan the man. Ready, Dan? Dan has gone farther than any other competitor on the advanced stage 3. To run stage 3. You moved on. He's gone farther than any other competitor in the advanced stage 3. But this stage 3 is a different animal. This is a different animal here on stage 3. But compared to the advanced stage 3, it is much easier. So Dan should not have a huge problem getting through it. But actually getting to stage 4 could be challenging. Here's the glide. It's the gliding heads for Dan. He's a professional on this obstacle. He does not fall on it. And he's through onto the ultimate cliffhanger. Only 2 people have ever attempted the cliffhanger, and 2 have completed it. Though Crafty did fall on it once, but Dan is having no problems. He's the 3rd man through the cliffhanger. And he's moving on to the log runner. This is where Raydak Crafts fell. This obstacle is on the advanced stage 3. He's done it many times before. And this next obstacle should be a walk in the park for him compared to Area 51, which he's never beaten on the advanced course, but he's got to the final jump. And here he is on the hang jump. We knew that if Dan could get to stage 3, that he would absolutely demolish it. Problem is, he had to get there first. And he's finally done it. And here he is showing us why he was the favorite going into Season 2. And gets to show here in Season. And here we go, now showing you. And he's going to get through. Only the 2nd competitor to ever get through the hang jump. And here he is, the final obstacle. Can he do it? He's through. Through another jump. He's got a few more to go. This is nothing compared to the flying bar, which he hasn't ever attempted. And Dan looks like he's going to do it. 1 jump away. He's focusing right now, I think.
Want to do 2 Ottoman armies fighting each other, like huge melee armies? No. Let's go ahead and actually, yes. But get, like, you can get 50. No, get a really low general or really high general? Really low general and the irregular.
Just a jump. We're going to say he made it at a 2:08 time. He's done it. Wow. to stage 4. We had 2 competitors advance to stage 4 this season. I'm putting his time on the leaderboard. Crafty, guess what? He beat your stage 3 time.
I'm gonna rank up if you want, okay?
223.71 hang jump. Second is also my crafty game. His 230.34 completion time. And first here, Dan_man. He's got his name on the leaderboard of both stage 3s at number 1. A 208.45. Time for stage 4 and then round 4. Keep it here, Dan the man. Ready? They both get a huge prize for beating stage 4. Crafty's already won it. Can Dan do it? He's got 40 seconds from when he touches it. And there he goes. Starts. Dan is on stage 4. He can't hesitate, though, if he wants to beat it. Notice a slight hesitation. When you get on that block, you need to jump. There cannot be any hesitation. Already over 10 seconds in. Dan is on the upper portion. Can he get through this? He's got 20 seconds. He's going very quickly through these, similar to the salmon ladder, which he beat. He's very close. 28 seconds. Can he do it? Dan the man has done it. He beat Crafty's time again. Through stage 4. So the 37.03 belongs to Crafty. Dan's time, a 33.78. Did that make the leaderboard over there? No, it did not. So the second is my Crafty game. But Dan, despite Crafty's amazing performances, Dan's good season comes out right here. Okay, time for round 4. Crafty has 2 runs. Dan has 1. Crafty is first with his first run. And this round is at night. And this round is at night for the challenge. Dan can fly to watch.
Oh, for some reason,
3, 2, 1, go. And Crafty on stage 1 in the night. Can he do it? He's through. And he's on to the ladder jumps. Both these competitors have beaten stage 4 today. How can they do here? If this comes down, I am really hoping this comes down to a climb off on stage 4. So Crafty got lucky to get 2 runs. GreenAppleJam and then it's Iggy, the top 2 competitors to both get to stage 3 on the first round. Both dropped out, so Crafty won that heat for going the furthest on stage 2. The other heat he won by beating stage 4, and Dan won his heat by beating stage 4. And Crafty is going to get through. He's done it. Now Dan's only run. Fly my crafty game enabled. Let's see what we can all do. TP all. Slash fly. Dan the man. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here goes Dan. Dan only has 1 run. In Season 2, when it came down to this last round, the competitor with 1 run, being Red Razor, lost to Crafty. But Dan has gone faster than Crafty in each of their in stage 3 and stage 4. But Dan has made more mistakes. You can see here, look at the quad jumps by Dan onto the ice slider. And Dan is through the ice slider and onto the jumping spider. It took Dan a whole season to get accustomed to this new course, but it's come through very well. As you can see here, he now has a chance. Okay, seriously, Dan? Dan. He's wasting valuable time. His time is now going to be one of the worst on stage 1. And he is going to use the same strategy. I am fixing that for next season. No more stage run runs, so I will fix this for next season. Let's see, can Dan do it? He's on to the final climb. Can he make it up the final climb? He's done it to stage 2. Stage 2 for Dan. Now Crafty's second run. TP here, mycraftygame. Fly, mycraftygame. TP here, Dan_man. Fly, Dan. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, Crafty. The last time Crafty had 2 runs in round 4 last season, he made it to stage 3 with both runs, only to fall on both runs. Once at the ultimate cliffhanger, and once on the No! Oh my! So Dan and Crafty are each down to 1 run for stage 2.
Oh, I gotta go get surrounded. I'm winning over here, though.
Ready, Dan? 3, 2, 1, go! I'm waiting for that first jump. 1 for each. 3, 2, 1, go. And here goes Dan, 1 attempt of stage 2. Remember, you have to think if you're Dan, not going for speed. You've got to think that Crafty is going to make it to stage 3. And Dan has to focus on finishing. And Dan is through the salmon ladder onto the box jumps, and he is going to make every single one onto the barrel runner. This is the hardest obstacle on stage 2. And Dan is going to get through. He's onto the metal spin. Are we going to go to stage 3? Dan could potentially beat this course twice today if he makes it through to stage 4 again. Crafty could do the same. I'm really hoping that this comes down to a climb off. So we're halfway through the last round. Should be done very soon. But let's see what Crafty can do. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And there goes Crafty. Let's see what Crafty... No! Oh my! Dan has won Season 3, but is not done. He can still beat Stage 4 again for more prizes. So Dan the man. Dan has a chance to get the leaderboard. 3, 2, 1, go. A shocking fall by Dan the man. 3, 2, 1, go. Luke, get off. 3. Oh, well, he's going. Go. And Dan on stage 3, he beat it in his one and only attempt. No! And Dan goes down. So season 3 is over. Is the champion. But you both get huge prizes for beating stage 4.
I don't see any mine. My guys are upstairs. They are? Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and give them their prizes. And let's set this all up. They get probably the most OP stuff you could think of. Slash enchant protection 4. Enchant protection 4.
I bet you didn't know about this. Oh. Where did I come from? Oh. They were there. No, they were buried in the trees. There's a broken over here. The entire force that has chased down their lives. Broken. Oh, yeah, they're not. Little one has left. And then who's the house? I'm still gonna chase my guys off though.
This is everything you could possibly want for survival mode. There is his prize. Which is more OP. Dan gets an improved prize. And Dan's ones will literally have every single enchantment you could think about, which is going to make it even more OP. Well, enchant protection 5. Oh, enchant protection 4. Is there a fire protection 5? No. And that's 3. So enchant protection 4. Enchant durability 3. Enchant fire protection 4. Fire protection 4. Durability 3. Protection 4. Protection 4. Durability 3. And this one is enchant, oh wait, that one's not actually there. Oh no, I think it's respiration 3. No, it's not. Hold on. Enchant water worker 3. No, it's not it. Here we go. Enchant smite 5? Oh, it's there. Enchant knockback 3. Nope. Knockback 2. Okay, I would love to have this gear.
Are you guys concerned your ground's dead? My guys are all concerned my ground's dead. Yeah. Yeah. They're probably just watching.
Alright, Crafty is going.
Yeah, mine are exhausted.
And let's see, what else? I think Bane of Anthropods. Wow, that's everything you could ask for. What else could I enchant? It's the same thing, isn't it? Enchant. Enchant. Oh, Silk Touch 1. Unbreaking. Oh, yep, just Unbreaking 3. And these should have the same enchantments. Yep, Silk Touch. Oh yeah, Fortune 3. Wait, what else does this have on here? Silk Touch, Breeding, Unfortunate, Efficiency. How did I forget that one? I just want to show you guys that I do this on camera. Not that you'll have much interest in seeing it, but I do want to show you guys that I do this on camera before I finish. This is basically the biggest prize you could possibly ask for. Bane of Arthropods 5. Okay, ready, Dan? This is possibly everything that you could ask for. Everything you could ask for. And that is everything you could ask for because it is extremely OP. The fact that you not only completed Stage 3 at a record pace, you beat Stage 4 at a record pace. The prizes for beating Stage 4 again will not be that OP, but he was the first person to do it and win a season, so he 100% deserves it, in my opinion. So that is the prize. I'm sorry if you guys think that's unfair, but I feel like he really deserves it. That's very OP stuff. It will not be as OP in the future. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the spectacular season of American Ninja Warrior. And we went from 12 people max on the server to all of a sudden 3 people at the end here. And basically, yeah, it was an awesome season. Thank you guys so much for watching. And please participate next year. I want to keep the server maxed in space, not actually lose it every single time. That would actually be pretty sad. It was decently sad, but I don't want to lose it every single time. I'm fine with it this time. But next time, let's not do that. And let's enjoy our season next time. So sending off from my server, Mount Midoriyama, whatever you want to call it, Stage 4. Thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Dan and Crafty for both beating Stage 4. True American Ninja Warriors. Well, even though they live in the UK. And we will see you guys next time.